Welcome to another episode of Truth Be Told. I'm your girl, Steph.
And it's your girl, Mills, baby.
What's up, boo?
I'm good, chilling on the couch, no shoes, relaxing as we always do.
Right?
And ready,
first.
yes, comfort first, and ready to get into some tea. As I've been telling you guys for the past couple of months, I know you guys have been seeing me promoting and pushing it because I believe in the product and the service. So we got some more information coming to you about Auto Plus.
Yes, sir. As you can see, guys, we have a guest with us today. We have Mr. Jason James here from Auto Plus. Welcome, Jason.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
It's our pleasure.
Pleasure. So Jason is gonna get down into the nitty gritty of Auto Plus. You know, it's a new
new
company. It's a new something. It's new to us. So he's gonna break it down a little bit, history, what it's about, what we can expect. So, Jason, you have the floor.
Take the floor.
You have me in the hot seat today.
Hey,
Yes,
yes.
yes.
No pressure here.
We call that a CEO pressure. You got it.
Well, how Auto Plus started, just in case you're looking for an Auto Plus with 2 S's,
Yes.
you know, just in case. But how it really started was my business partner and creator, you know, he came back from the Netherlands and then he bought a car. And, you know, St. Martin, the wear and tear on the cars, different things going on. People sell you a car. Yeah, man, this car good. The last couple of years. When he bought it, thing broke down. Then the challenge after that now became, who's going to fix it?
Oh boy.
Where do you go to fix it? You have many different vendors you could choose, but then you can get many different vendor prices.
Yep.
Can you afford those prices? Are they legit or cost-effective prices for somebody who's returning, a student who's returning now, not only on his own, but with a family?
Correct.
You have to now budget, see how much this car is going to cost you. What do I do? And then now you're stuck with a car that's not fixed. You walk in, and depending on the location that you're living in, it's hard to catch a bus.
Yeah.
So it was from that idea, you know, he just had enough of it and said, how do I now get all of these vendors in one spot where we can now have access to them at our fingertips, where we can now probably see the prices, talk directly to these vendors and say, hey, this is what's going on with my car, this is what's happening, and see based on what they're seeing, based on what is happening, they can give us a price or say, hey, we have room right now. You can come in, have your car checked out, and then we can go further from there. So it was from that Auto Plus was created.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So a little bit of the backstory of how I got involved is that we met each other at a young people's empowerment camp that they were holding. So at that time, I worked for a different organization, and he worked for a different organization. And then we came together at that camp, and we just started talking. I knew his wife from before, and, you know, some good, solid Christian people. So, you know, I think that's how the bond came. And he told me about his app, but he was very reluctant. He said, because, you know, St. Martin people, you know, you tell them stuff, and then they take off.
All of a sudden,
and,
they pop out,
you know,
baby.
you see everything all over the place. So it took me a while, you know, for him to
Open up.
you know, open up. And then the first thing he brought was an NDA. I said, what is this? He said, you know, this thing's serious. He really believed in what he was doing, and that got me on board because I was looking to do something in a similar area. So I was like, you know, let's do this thing. And it's from there, you know, Auto Plus just began to take off. I mean, of course, there were some challenges along the way. Interpersonal relationship, he had to learn me, I had to learn him, you know, but as it's going along, you know, we've just been trying our best to tough it out because we really, really believe in what we're doing.
That's good. The one thing that, you know, for me, when you start in a company is, besides the fact that you got to believe in your product, believe in your service, you also push for it.
Yeah.
And they sound like they are invested fully, not just financially, but they really invested mentally and they really want it. They want to make a difference because they had that bad experience. So I could see it happening.
Yeah, we definitely need it here.
So what type of, what are 2 services you can specifically describe that you guys will be providing?
Listen.
You don't have, first of all, you don't have to give all of it.
Correct.
You don't have to give all of it.
I feel we're at that point, you know, where we can
You can share.
we can
You can just share
some
it.
stuff, you know,
All
just
right.
to whet
Confidence,
whet
okay.
the appetite. We, you know, we put in some of the groundwork because even when I returned from the Netherlands, I had the same issue in terms of finding, you know. So we really put our heads together to try to find something that would really serve the community. And we had, even during that process, we had a lot of hit and misses, a lot of revamping because along the way, as we begin to test it and bring different some of the businesses on board, because we have some businesses already on board and we do have some car owners already on board.
Okay.
So one of the best things that we can say about the app is that we believe that it will be effective and serve the community. How does it do that? It brings all of the businesses, such as the different car owners. It doesn't matter whether you're the mechanic under the tree, whether you're fully established. We're looking to house everybody under this app. In this app, you have the ability now as a car owner, because those are the two people, car owner and the business owner. Of course, business owners can become a car owner because they have access to the app, so they can also see how they are viewed or look for businesses in other areas on the app.
That's a great plus.
So that's one of the key features what we are trying to look at, the ability for these businesses to present themselves to someone and say, hey, here I am, this is my location, these are the services I offer. So that's one part of what we bring to the business owners, because there are some tire centers that's behind walls, in little holes, in different places.
Yeah.
So now you have an idea of where these businesses are
And where to
what
go.
they do. Sometimes you may go to a mechanic and they may say, well, I only do body work. And you're thinking, well, it's a full mechanic shop. You have just wasted your time.
Yeah.
So now even in that, they are allowed to select, hey, I'm a body shop. I do mechanic work also. I also fix this, motorbikes. The full gamut of listing is there to determine what description
Yeah.
is the client looking for.
So pretty much, let's say the mechanic or the car owner would put up their profile.
Yeah.
There's different profiles you go through, and you can
Yes.
pick and choose exactly what you're looking for.
Correct. And now, even before you get to go into the business side or delve into the business itself, you can also, as a business, do banners. So the banners will scroll on the top, showing at different times. Maybe you log on and you see. You can click directly on that ad, or even the small videos, because there's all small videos showing where they can advertise themselves, showing exactly what they do, how they do it,
nice.
whether they wash cars, mechanics, different stuff like that. And you can click directly on it. In the corner, you'll see booking. You can also refer it to a friend. But the key feature is the booking, where you can now book directly with them if they have an open spot available.
Oh, wow.
You know, full time.
So you could go ahead and make your appointment.
You can go ahead, right ahead and make your appointment. No need to wait.
That's amazing.
On the client side or the car owner side, you can now also scroll through you have the possibility to scroll through all of these businesses, and we have a way to chat with the business owner inside of the app. So you can now call and send them WhatsApp messages. So let's say, for instance, I don't know if you all guys have it. Sometimes you carry your car to repair, and then the service cost or whatever is there to repair becomes more. And then you don't get a notification. You show up, it's like, oh, now I have to pay this extra amount.
Yeah.
Now the ability is there from within the app for the business to tell you, hey, we found an extra problem. They can even take a picture of it, send it to you, or they can say, hey, this is the extra cost. Do you agree? These are the things that I find that we are missing in the automotive industry. Then
The communications.
yes. Instead of just showing up and, hey, we have a bill to pay. And there's no proof of what actually happened. That's them saying these things happen. Now there's a way to confirm and communicate directly, and it makes everything instantaneous.
Nice. So you have single-handedly fixed the appointment problem, the pricing problem, the location problem, the convenience problem. Like, this is just an all-in-all hit. Like, how did you guys actually decide for yourselves that, you know what, along with the hit and misses that keeps happening, because I know with something like this, it's going to be a lot of hits and misses. How did you stay on track with this? And when it comes to something like this, how important is funding? Is funding important in the beginning? Is funding important in the end? Like, what is the process where that is concerned?
Well, I think first it comes with a partnership. Don't be afraid of confrontation. And I think that was one of the things we went into doing the business plan is we won't be afraid of confronting each other when, we were not doing things wrong, but when we were sort of, slacking off from the task at hand. Both of us have different ways of how we conduct ourselves, how we carry different things. Ken is very straightforward, logical, to the point. He's very, strategic in what he does. Me, I'm just kind of loosey-goosey, go with the flow. Oh, it's going to work out. And he's like always panicking, So but it worked well.
Yeah, balance each
We
other.
balanced each other out.
Like a yin and yang.
Yeah, like a you know, it worked. So that helped us to pull the idea. So when my ideas would be all over the place, would help me to focus. Say, hey, Jay, focus. What is the most important thing? What we need to do right now, and you know, just to get into that, into that mode of like just finding that cohesiveness. I think that was the majority. That fixed probably 90% of our issues, and then I think the other 10% would be funding. And hats off to my business partner. He did most of that. I'm coming in like on the tail end of it. So now that has been the problem. It's very expensive to keep the app updated, to keep it flowing, especially when we have new ideas. Because every time we have a new idea, that means we have money to spend. You know, so that's even the idea with the launch. That's why even when we launch in July, the idea is that's going to be completely free. And that gives everyone the possibility to test it out, to try it out, to get back to us with their comments, so that when we do make our next budget to do our spending, to update the app, it's something that's going to be effective, not only to the user, the client, the car owner, but also to the business. And that's what we're looking for. We don't want to just create a product where, hey, we just give you this thing, we hope it works, and then we turn our back. We want to be innovative, we want to be cutting edge, and we want to be effective and also cost effective, because then it gives us an idea of, hey, this is how much actually, when we do decide, when that point comes, what is realistic to the people? What is actually going on? And the app also generates data on the back end, which lets us know what exactly is going on, who's on the app, what percentage of the people is doing this, or what percentage of the people is doing that. So it also can help the business owner to see themselves realistically within how they grow, or how the community views them, because that's your branding, your image. So that's where we are hoping to take it. But for right now, we just want to give people something that they can use that's effective, that works. Not just something that, hey, we just put together and we, God bless you.
Nice. So I'm a sorry.
Go ahead.
So I'm a client. I want to get the app. What is the pricing? What is
That's
the
what I was
cost?
gonna
Like
get
how
at.
because I don't think that it's completely for free.
Right now, the app, completely free.
Ah, nice.
You can download it. You can try it out as a business owner, as a car owner, and try it out.
Okay.
I want to give you something else to whet your appetite. And there's one little thing, a couple of things I still left out. And along the way, I'll just leave some breadcrumbs. So now, the other thing is, as a car owner, you go, let me just say on Facebook, you go different places and you're looking for a car to sell. Now, between the cars, there are furniture, there are houses for rent. It becomes cluttered, even when you categorize it. Then on top of that, you still have to see if the price are in guilders or in different things. You're asking the person, is guilders or dollars, So now we looked at all of that. We looked at different things. We looked at the need for also people who want to sell the cars. Maybe you came here for a short time, you did stage, you had a car, you need to sell it before you leave. Or you're moving up from here to another country. There's also the ability for the car owners to actually portray their car online and say, hey, I'm looking to sell my car. And they can sell it directly on there.
Wow.
Now, for now, of course, all of these features, these lovely features, are free. There's no cost there, because we want to see how
it works.
Yeah, how it's going to work. If this is going to be attractive to the people, Because people,
eventually there will be, because some man people will be like, hey, I wasn't paying for it before. I got paid now.
Exactly.
You know it already.
yeah, but that's why we're trying to help them to understand too that, listen, we don't want to give you something that in a year from now become obsolete. That doesn't work. We need to continue to be innovative and cutting edge. That costs money. And the idea is for you to see the need for it, to see some other people have this thing, they don't understand the need unless they have it.
Yeah.
That's why we had many companies. We had Wendy's back in the days. We had Church's Chicken. We have all of these different companies. But what happened? I mean, if you don't show Samaritan people that, hey,
You need it.
It don't matter.
It's gonna go. And sometimes that thing that you need comes with a price. But for right now, we're not talking about price.
Okay.
We're talking about it's free. Till the end of the year, I find that's more than fair. And this is not this is not even
I thought it was only free for the month. It's until the end of the year.
No. Because we want to really make sure that it works. We want to make sure that the next iteration of the app, when we do decide to update it, is something that only not beneficial for the users, the business car owners, but also for the businesses. So for that, it takes time to gather that information. Because now, listen, we out there on foot. Weekends, we out there, we go to the different businesses. Sometimes we have to take a day off just to, we have to get our stuff done. Just to get our data in. We make the phone calls. We really put in the work because we want to make sure that when we give the people something, it works. So too many times I think as St. Martiners, we have good ideas. We have different things that's going on,
and
we don't push and we rush it out, and then it's not effective, and then we wonder why it fails. It fails because preparation is a real thing.
Yes.
Patience is a real thing.
Yes.
And sometimes we're looking
and
just
testing is a real thing.
Exactly, and we're looking just to make the money, and I think that's one thing I love about my business partner. It's really not about the money. He really pushes that. The idea for him is that he wants it to work. And I think that's what it is. And I know people are gonna be a little disgruntled when that time comes that they have to pay, but that gives you access to something that when you need it, it works. Or when you have to use it, it works.
I think one of the things that you guys should do is make sure communicate that clearly to the
audience.
Did I communicate it properly?
Yes. So
Okay.
they can understand that this is the trial period. We are allowing, it's not only for y'all, but it's also for us as the business or the owner of the app. We need to make sure that this thing works. So we're going to give you 6 months to try it out, to test it out. We open to suggestions. We open to comments. We open to, like you as a user, as the companies that using it. Whatever it is that while you're working on it, you'll see that you can give us so we can make it better. We are open to it. After the end of the year, you can expect some updates, you can expect something, and then for sure, then once we establish that, okay, this is something that's working for everybody, and we make the point of what we want to make, then you can expect some changes. I think in your, marketing, that should be something that you should continuously put out there so that we can understand that, okay, this free thing is just for a period of time. It's not going to be, so that when the price starts to drop, nobody don't, freak out. Because you know how he is. We like free stuff. So if you're giving us free stuff and all of a sudden you're dropping the price on us, we're going to rebel.
But trust me, the app is action-packed. I call it action-packed.
Nice.
And you say about communicating, and every time we try our best to communicate that, not only to the business, but to the car owners, because people are going into it thinking that, hey, this thing's going to work one time. But we try to reassure them, hey, listen, this is going to take some time to work, but you have to, do the diligence. And we already have some people already using it, trying to make bookings, but the businesses are not responding, but that's going to happen because, everybody is still waiting for, the full launch. They're still testing it. So we can see that on a small scale, it's working.
Okay.
But also, to piggyback off of, accepting comments or different advice from different people or everything, we are doing that. And now I'm going to drop my next little good nugget, which is that we have something called a broadcast system. Now, that was not initially in the app, but it was a feedback that we got from somebody who was using the app, who checked out the app. And, they refer to it as auction. Now, we really didn't really want to go that route. That creates too much technicality at the moment for what we're trying to do. But what we did do was we created a broadcast system. So we took it in a different direction where as a car owner, say, hey, you can either post it, maybe broken on the side of the road. I don't know what's your location. I don't know what's your situation. But you have the ability to say, hey, this is what's going on with my car. You can give her the diagnostic. Maybe it's a part that you need, and then you can broadcast it. And this goes out to all the business owners and they can get back, and you can see who has the cheaper price, either to fix it or to have the price.
That's not a little nugget. That is not a little nugget. That's platinum, baby. I mean, if this is the little gold nugget, man, I'm having goosebumps. I'm not sure the camera could see, but I can only expect what this is about to do.
A little something.
That's the little something. No, that's a big something. But if that's a little something, I'm excited for the big something. I'm even more excited because that's just gold in itself. To be able to, because we do this on Facebook and hope that the correct people respond. But to be able to go on my app, Auto Plus, 2 S's.
That's right.
Okay. And just be able to broadcast this there and have basically So I have a mechanic problem. I'm gonna drop it in the pool of mechanics and get an answer. That is just gold.
Yeah.
And-
It's easy access.
Yeah, like
It's convenient. It sounds very
it's
convenient.
very it's extreme. Because imagine here is one thing, but I'm just saying. I know you guys are thinking about beautiful St. Martin. We love you, our island people, love it. But for a tourist, this is just
Yeah.
if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
That broadcast feature for a tourist, that is the sun in the morning.
Yeah. So with the broadcast feature, when a business partner he sit down and he's the brain. Okay.
I'm not looking at him right now,
He's the brain.
but I'm pretty sure.
I'm just the face. I just take what he does and I just nag at it, and then he's like, okay, you're right, and then he'll change some stuff. But I mean, that's one thing that I love working with him. He's always thinking one step ahead. He's always right there.
Yes, he is.
And
Yes, he is.
that's why I appreciate him as a business partner. And when he did it, we were actually thinking to do something else. He's like, no, Jay, let's take the money and let's pivot and let's get this implemented. 'Cause it's very important in terms of how the customer can use it, and it gives quality, and it makes the app needed in St. Martin. So it's a very cool feature. So and I mean, you get notifications. So if a new business comes online, you get a notification of that. Maybe a business is slow, maybe a mechanic shop is slow, and they're saying right now we have an available spot, and maybe you have a immediate problem that's happening. You can look through the app and see who's immediately can respond to your issue, and whether you can get the car there or they can help you get the car there. You can talk to them directly through the app.
Yeah.
So it's no, calling and hope they pick up.
You
everything.
have that.
Yeah.
just-
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
And-
And
love
how
that.
so far? How is it with getting people to sign up and register for the app with the businesses and stuff like that?
It's going 50-50. I think it's going to go 50-50 for now. You have those who are skeptical, those who have been scammed before, those who have said, okay, somebody presented something similar to me, and I don't want to get into that. There are people who are saying that I'm already into something like that, but it's something with everybody on it. So not only mechanics, but carpenters, any kind of person in those kind of. It's just a whole marketplace full of different people, and that's what makes our app so special. We don't cater for nothing else. We don't want nobody else but automotive specialists. That's it. Even if and that's why the broadcast system is so cool, because even if it's a part for an old car or something that you can't find, you can always broadcast to see. Then, if the local specialist can help you get it.
Okay.
So-
We talk about the launching. When is it? What is the idea for the launching? Are we gonna have a little event, or is it just gonna be a?
Can you give that
Digital
little nugget, or you
something.
gotta wait? Because I see him like, you know what? He's like, I don't know if I could tell.
Listen. But okay, this is what I can say. For now, I mean, funding aside, I again, we just want to present something that works. And we, like I said, we did a little bit already of a soft launch where some people are already in the possession of having it.
Yes.
So we'd have to send you the link, and then that's the only way you could download it. And now it's going to become available to anybody from July. Anybody can just go on Google for Apple or and June. Sorry, my bad. I keep saying July. June. Sorry. See.
I
That's
know.
what
I
he's
was
there.
one step ahead. I
In the
know.
clutch in June. June. You can download the app that's on Apple and Android. And we really struggled with the Apple part to get that out, because we realized that was a challenge. We were going to make it, and most people had Apple phones. So you can get it on Apple and Android. Auto Plus with 2 S's, the extra S. Just a fun fact. It's just for St. Martin.
2 S's. So the extra S is from boom, patriotic. I love it.
And I think that's one thing that's really about us. We are patriotic to the core. We love St. Martin. Both
That
of
I
us
know
are-
about Ken for sure. He's very about his home. So
Yes, because I was also studying in the Netherlands just as he was, and we decided to come back home. I was there for about 12 years, and
Oh, wow.
to come back home is just
is there
adjustment.
specific dates yet on when the launch is gonna be, or not?
Is it
yet?
June 1st or June
June 19th.
19th?
Okay.
Yes.
So how is the launch is gonna be? Like, you guys have a social media page? You're just gonna drop the link there? we're gonna announce it. There's gonna be radio interviews. Like how is that?
That's
gonna
what we're ramping up. We're ramping up. We're starting our little ramp up. We already went around to different radio stations. We already started to look for different mediums where we can get the message out. There is a Facebook, Auto Plus Facebook.
Yes.
So you can
Follow
also
them on social media.
you can follow us on social media. Check us out. If you have any anything that you would like to say, any ideas, the website. We're ready.
Okay. And what's the website?
Autoplus.net.
Autoplus.net again.
So, guys, here you have it. We had Mr. Jason James here from Auto Plus. Jason, anything else you'd like to share with the public? Anything else we need to know?
No, I would just like to tell the whole of St. Martin. I mean, we are very intelligent people. We don't give ourselves enough credit that we deserve. We are just two humble guys from St. Martin who love the Lord. That's it. There's nothing special about us other than that. And I would like to tell the community to continue to dream, to grow, to dare, to challenge the system.
Yeah.
You know, not always just to go along with the flow because, you know, this is not the status quo or this is what everybody else is doing. You know, even you guys, you know, I take my hat off to you guys because who else is thinking, let's sit down and let's do stuff like this. Let's not only help our locals, but also do something for ourselves where we can, you know, spread knowledge, spread information, talk about stuff. You know, and it's something that's lacking in our society, communication, the idea to be open, sharing knowledge. You know, and I would just like to thank y'all guys for having me.
No problem.
Thank
You're
you,
welcome. Is there a phone
man.
number? Anybody, a business that needs to reach you, or is it directly to your social media pages?
I don't have the number memorized. Ken, what's the number? Do you have the number?
Just gonna.
Or your phone number directly, or...
No, Lord Jesus.
Okay, well, we can have it and we will put it on our...
Don't do me like that.
It's already that.
but we'll put it on our... We'll take it from you after and we'll put it on our screen.
You have the
So-
number by chance? No? Well, okay. Yeah. All right. We're going to get that to you after.
No
But
problem.
everything is Autoplus, autoplus.net, Autoplus with the extra S on Facebook, Autoplus on iTunes,
Nice.
not iTunes, sorry.
Instagram.
Instagram. Yep.
Yeah.
Not yet. That's coming.
Okay.
Instagram is coming. But
Website.
yeah.
But right now on social media, Facebook,
Yes, on social
Auto
media,
Plus
Facebook.
is very much available. I'm going to post the link again on my page this afternoon. Check it out. I'm going to be reposting it on my story for the entire week so you guys are aware of where to go. All right.
Jason, thank you for coming. Thank you for
again.
sharing your business with us. It's something new. Look, guys, look out for it. June 19th,
June
right?
19th.
June 19th, Auto Plus is coming to you to make your life more accessible, more easy. So that's what we need.
Yes.
Thank you, guys.
And I want to thank you, before we go, I want to thank you, of course, for being such an innovator and having me excited for what's to come on St. Martin. Because if we're starting with Auto Plus, we're going to end great. So thank you. And see you guys next time. This is Truth Be Told,
Thank
baby.
you for tuning in, guys. See you on the next one.
Peace.